How can you tell the difference between true hunger or simple boredom? I'm about to show you, and make sure you stay until the end because it's really going to make a difference between what your body nutritionally needs and what you're just doing out of pure habit. I'm the face behind Ageless After 50, where we ditch diet culture, reclaim our rhythm, and thrive unapologetically. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because we'll always have new content every Tuesday and Thursday. So, what is true hunger? What is a hunger cue? A hunger cue is when your body is physically hungry, when you really need some type of nutrient to sustain your body. And typically we think of that is our stomach growling or that sensation of, oh my goodness, you are about to pass out. Usually that means it's past the point of no return, and that is not a healthy sensation, meaning that you've gone probably too far past a safe period zone of when your body needs nourishment. You should provide your body nourishment when you feel a sensation of, I'm physically hungry, meaning that you recognize hunger and you need to eat. And at that time, when you're hungry, and I want to make a clear distinction between a hunger and craving. Now, it's out of the blue, you're craving pizza, chocolate, or something equally yummy. That's different. That's psychological craving. That means you're longing for that. And you're not necessarily hungry. This is not a biological need. This is something that your mind is fixated on. So, what's going to happen is if you were to fulfill it in that moment and have that piece of chocolate, have that piece of cake, have that piece of pizza, you are going to be hungry a very short period of time later because you are emotionally fulfilling a craving. This is not a true hunger cue. This is just a food cue. You thought of food, and so you fulfilled it. And this is where you really need to tap into, why are you having that food cue? A hunger cue is when your body truly needs to be nourished. And you'll physically feel that. Stomach is growling, you are lightheaded. That is a hunger cue. Your body is giving you signals, physical, hardcore signals that you are hungry. And you should not be trying to push beyond what your body is telling you what you need. And to put this in perspective, it's the same as if you were sleepy. If you are exhausted, would you go out in a vehicle and try to drive through exhaustion? No, it's dangerous. I want you to think of a hunger cue in the same way. Would you try to function through hunger, core hunger? Is dangerous because you're not operating at maximum capacity. So let's flip that switch. A food cue is completely different. This is a trigger that you're eating out of emotion or stress or boredom. So let me give you another example. You're watching TV, a commercial comes on for your favorite fast food restaurant or just your favorite food, and oh, it's pizza or it's cookies or just your favorite dessert, and your mouth starts salivating and you automatically want that. That's a food cue. You're not hungry. You just saw what you want, and in that moment you want it and you want it now. But your body is not requiring nourishment. Your body just wants it because it saw it. Or let's say that you're at work and you are under a tremendous amount of stress and you are mindlessly gnawing at a bowl of chips or whatever someone brought in from lunch, and you're not even aware of what you ate. And before you know it, you've eaten a bowl of it. That's food cues. That's mindless eating. If you've eaten a bowl of anything and you don't remember eating it, then that's mindless eating. And what happens when you mindlessly eat is you go and eat again within an hour, 2 hours, within a short time frame. And this is what we want to be aware of while we are on our journey with the Ageless AF Eating Rhythm method, because there is a true difference between hunger cues and food cues. Hunger cues is what we have to, by design, follow and make sure that we are providing nourishment for. Food cues is habit and what we lead with. We do it by stress, we do it by habit, we do it by boredom. And it's a mindful approach that we not tap into that comfort zone. And once you get out of the comfort zone of tapping into your food cues, starting to tap into your hunger cues, that's where the paradigm shift will start. And it takes time. And that's where, once you get into the mode of fasting with the Ageless AF Eating Rhythm method, and finding your style of fast, whether it's the 12-12, the 16-8, the 20, or the OMAD, or the ADF. And we've gone over that in the other video, but just to give a recap, that's the 12-hour fasting, 12-hour feeding window, the 16-hour fasting, 8-hour feeding window, the 20-hour fasting, 4-hour feeding window, the OMAD, which is the 1 meal a day, or the alternate day fasting, which is the ADF. Any one of those windows, you pick the one for your lifestyle. You don't have to fast every day. But the core fundamentals behind intermittent fasting is to find your groove where you give your body a break from eating so you can recognize what hunger cues are. Once you begin realizing what hunger cues are, you're stepping out of your comfort zone and not always tapping into food cues. And tapping into food cues is, see it, I want it, I'm going to indulge right now. It's that instant gratification versus a hunger cue is tapping more into your delayed gratification. Because what happens with food cues is if you're always tapping into your food cues, you're never satisfied because you're not tapping into what it is that your body truly needs. If you're always reaching for the nourishment that is incorrect. For example, if you're always reaching for the cakes first, the donuts first, the chocolate first, and you're not going for the protein first, the good fat first, you're not going for what nourishes your body first and getting the nutrient dense food first before getting everything else. That's when you're never fulfilling what your body needs. So your body is in this constant state of faux hunger, but you're misreading the signals as food cues. When your body really, it's not hungry at all. And so it's this never ending cycle that you can never be satisfied or satiated when you're trying to go after the food cue because it's typically carb laden, it's carb fat, carbs, sugar, fat, and you're always hungry. And it feels like your stomach is this bottomless pit. And that's why it seems like you can eat chips. You can't eat just one. And it's true, you can't. And then you'll tie it to emotion. It's truly a psychological thing. If you like what you've heard so far, make sure to like the video, subscribe, because we will be doing more of a deep dive into this. I've been in your shoes. I have been there. It really takes a lot to see this as a paradigm shift. I am just scraping the surface, but I wanted to touch on a food cue and a hunger cue. A hunger cue is primal. This is what your body needs. Your body needs food, and it will give you physical cues. A food cue is psychological. You think you need it because you see it right there in front of you, and all of a sudden, it's an imagined need. Food cue, imagine. Hunger cue, needed. And those are the two. So you want to tap into what is a true hunger cue. And you'll feel it. Your stomach is growling. You're feeling lightheaded. You don't want to take it that far. You want to be very intuitive with your hunger cues. I'm at a point now where I know as soon as I feel hunger, instantly, I literally say it out loud. To, I know it's annoying to some people. And I say just like this, I need food. I need nourishment. I need food. And I don't care where I am. I'll grab food. I'll grab some protein. I'll have something in my purse or I'll have something in my fridge. I need food. I have to break my, I don't do, I'm not a martyr. I don't do the, oh, I'm going to white knuckle it for another 3 hours. Nope. If I start feeling lightheaded or it's getting uncomfortable, nope, I need food, protein. But if it's, oh, that cake looks good, but I have 3 hours left of my fast, wait, delayed gratification. I can have that cake. Just wait for it. And then when my fast ends, I'll break my fast with protein and then have the cake. And by then, the craving is past. I'll end up eating one bite of cake and not even want more. Welcome to the world of Ageless AF Eating Rhythm method, because usually that's how it works. You'll delay your gratification. And then once the food that you want is in front of you, not so good anymore because you know you can have it anytime you want. So we'll do more of a deep dive into this. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Thank you for joining me today. Share this with a fellow woman over the age of 50 who needs to hear this, because it's not you. It's not you. This is a difference between a hunger cue and a food cue. And believe me, when you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. So join me next time. Subscribe. And until then, be kind to yourself.